Stand by for a start. Light flashing on the gates. There they go. They're off. And Bruce Almighty jumped away well. He'll lead them through the first 100 with Wild Fusion. Locker In is going to press on and be right over the pace early. Over on the inside, Double Spice, Drama Free, Petite La Femme. Further back is Street Fair with a stablemate Fire Sale and Trade Prize between those. They're just hacking in a tightly bunched field. Bruce Almighty in control at the 1,000, led by half a length over Locker In. They're a length and a half to the good of Double Spice on the inside of Wild Fusion. Gee, they're just walking here at the head of the field. Drama Free posted wide. A length and a half away at the 800. Petite La Femme. Fire Sale followed then by Street Fair. And the tail ender coming to the turn is Trade Prize. 650 left to go. Bruce Almighty is about to quicken things up now. Bruce Almighty, the leader from Locker In. Drama Free zipped around the outside. Double Spice back near the rail. And then came at the head of the others Wild Fusion nearing the turn. Now it just lost its posse here. Will is hard at work as they come into the home straight. 300 to go. Bruce Almighty's off and gone. Kicks away. 3 in front. Locker In. Double Spice. Wild Fusion. Back to the inside. Zigging and zagging. Trying to get around heels. But Bruce Almighty still with a good lead. 150 to go. Wild Fusion on the outside in pursuit with Double Spice and then Petite La Femme. But it's Bruce Almighty all the way. Bruce Almighty beat home Wild Fusion, who was doing a lot of zigging and zagging in the home straight. Down the outside is Petite La Femme with Double Spice. Tight go third. Behind those next home, behind them was Street Fair, followed by Locker In. Then Trade Prize back in the field with Drama Free and Fire Sale. Well, Bruce Almighty has led, controlled. Wild Fusion lost its spot initially coming up to the home corner, then found heels to get off and was running on, but the bird had flown. And Bruce Almighty has held Wild Fusion. Double Spice just clinching third in front of Petite La Femme, the widest of them in 123.87. And it's 1 3/4 a long neck. Bruce Almighty home by Playing God from Izanami for Neville Parnham. Chris Parnham there in the saddle. Wild Fusion, the Oratorio La Mia Bella gelding, trained by Liam O'Loughlin, ridden by Brad Rawiller. And Double Spice by Gingerbread Man from Single Spice, S.J. Miller, Sean McGruddy. 35.10 the last 600, 3.247 the placings. 4 wins from 26 now for Bruce Almighty, owned by G. Brown, M. Carruthers and C. Blackwell, along also with Madames Caffel and Carey, Dowd, Gotti and Mason, Smith, Price, Radden, Meadows and Bridgman, Mirabile and Graham. Also the Oz Racing Syndicate and their other shareholders, and Chris Parnham aboard. Wild Fusion ground away late after getting off heels, running on into second placing. Margin clear though in favour of Bruce Almighty, and back there third Double Spice. So the top 3 in the betting, and they've run pretty much to what the market would suggest. The next event will be race 4, the Crown Perth Handicap. 4 is out, prevailing wins. Over the 1200 is the next on the card. Time to go down to Brittany, and on a day where horses are going to be very, very much at home, leading with this little east southeaster blowing, and it was dished up to Bruce Almighty, and Bruce did the right thing, the fave, getting the money and proving much too good.
Well, it was a bit of a carbon copy of what we saw 2 starts ago when Chris was able to lead, dictate and run away with it. Neville, was that always the plan today, to try get it a little bit cheaply?
Yeah, well, I couldn't see much in the race that was going to pull him on. So, yeah, I went into the race, beaming with confidence. I guess the only thing that sort of was a little bit negative was the weight he had to carry, the 59, because he's not an overly big horse. And Chris has always been of the opinion that he's not a good weight carrier, but the class of the field and the way the race was going to be run, and then now the conditions, I went into the race really confident. And as Chris could have, when he rang me up Tuesday, he said, is he starting? And I said, well, he certainly will be from barrier 1, because he could have ridden Wild Fusion, but he chose this one.
Well, he's got it just right, because it was Wild Fusion who was finishing off strongly to finish second. But this horse, the 2 victories in the last 3 starts, have both been Westby Platinum races. Do you continue to pick at these races and perhaps next start look at utilising an apprentice like Lucky's Claim?
Look, we've used an apprentice on him before, and he just has that hanging in a little bit. You know, he just has that sort of desire to want to do that, and so Chris has always got the best out of him. But certainly, if we went for another race like this, we probably would have to put an apprentice on him. But we may look at sort of trying to step him into maybe a 66 plus or something like that. And you know, he's shown that he can carry that 59 and still win. So anyway, we'll find something for him. But he's been a good little money spinner, and yeah, good to get a win for him.
A lovely, honest horse, and another victory here today. Well done.
Thank you.
Neville Parnham there. I'm not trying to kick Chris Parnham off the horse, Scott, but he is the one who did say that perhaps not the best weight carrier, but today he's carried 59 very nicely.
Well, he went around on Sunday, he went around today, and the way he won, he could probably go around again next week. Chris, I'm sure at probably the 1,000-metre marker when you'd got it cheap for the first 400, your confidence was going through the roof.
Yep, for sure. He's proven that he can sort of lead at this track and kick off on the corner. So, yeah, had it pretty cheaply through the first sort of section, and then increased it from the 700, and he just sort of, yeah, he really won well today.
He sat behind the leader the other day, or last Sunday, behind Invictus Domini, and took it up today. What's best for Bruce?
I think it just depends on how the race is going to be run, but obviously leading does suit him if he's sort of able to lead on his own terms. But I think he's sat it in a couple and one as well, so I think he races on speed, but leading or just behind doesn't really bother him.
Western Empire later on, how do you see the race panning out for him?
Not sure. He just needs to settle. If he settles, he should win, but yeah, I guess that's always the question with him.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Chris Parnham there, combining with his father Neville, and Bruce Almighty winning the West Speed Platinum Tab Touch Better Your Bet handicap. 13 minutes away from the feature at Moonee Valley, the All-Star Mile. Unfortunately, no Arcadia Queen today. That was terrible news to see her scratch, but William Pike does have the ride on Sir Dragonet.